Batman issue 50 sees the big event Tom King hasn't been building up to for 50 issues take place. The wedding of Batman and Catwoman, who are busy fighting Kite Man and discussing when they should get married. The two agree to do it that night and will both get one witness each while Batman sorts out a judge. Catwoman breaks Holly Robinson out of prison to be her witness. Along with getting witnesses and judges for the big night, both Batman and Catwoman write each other letters, chronicling their history together and how they really feel about one another. Catwoman takes Holly to Wayne Manor, showing her the house and showing her where Bruce Wayne and Batman live. Bruce meanwhile continues to set up the time and place of the wedding, wanting it on a rooftop. He also mentions Judge Wolfman will be too drunk to realize Bruce Wayne and Batman are the same person, so he's the perfect judge for this. Selina meanwhile puts on her wedding dress with help from Holly, and Bruce gets his suit fitting with some help from Alfred. Both parties end up meeting in Foxhall, where Bruce and Selina embrace and kiss before returning to their separate rooms just before the wedding. Holly can't believe she met Batman without his mask and notices he's never been happy as he is now, but she mentions how he's always seemed he needed misery to work. Alfred meanwhile suggests some witnesses, but Bruce says that he wants Alfred since they were together from the very beginning. As Selina is driven to the wedding location, she reveals she wrote a letter to Bruce but never actually finished it. She asks Holly if she's a hero and Holly says she is, and after everything that's happened with both of them, she kinda has to be one. Bruce reveals he also wrote a letter to Selina and wanted to tell her everything. He asks Alfred if he can be happy, and Alfred says that after all he's endured and survived to go on another day, he has to be happy. At the wedding location, a teary Selina removes her veil and runs from the scene, having left her letter for Bruce in the Batcave. Later on, Bruce has been waiting for an hour for Selina, but she won't be arriving. Removing his tie, he jumps from the building, much to Alfred's chagrin. In Arkham, Holly is returned to the prison, where she goes to meet the rest of Batman's rogues gallery, which now includes Flashpoint Batman and Skeets. And Bane, their leader, now knows that the Batman is broken. Batman issue 50 was Cancer Incarnate. This issue was fucking awful. Looking past how the wedding had literally no build up or development besides Batman and Catwoman referring to each other as Cat and Bat, this issue itself is a disgusting look at how publishers will just milk big landmark comics while actually not having anything landmarkish in them. This issue had something like 80 odd variants, and for some reason, probably so Tom King didn't have to write that much, every other page of this issue was basically another variant cover that didn't make the cut to go on the front cover. On top of all that bullshit, there is so many examples of shitty writing this issue, like Bruce getting a judge to do the wedding, but he's not worried about exposing his identity because the judge is drunk all the time. That's like, Batman would never do anything like that. Also, the prelude for the wedding issues, you know, the good tie-ins for this series, actually don't mean anything and are effectively meaningless since nothing in those issues affects this issue. Flashpoint Batman is now seemingly alive and a villain of Batman, as is Skeets, which is something I doubt will ever be explained because King doesn't like writing explanations or giving answers to the questions he likes to ask. Fuck this book and fuck Tom King. I'm going to give this issue a 1 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.